What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to the top 10 Gintama anime parodies. Now, I know I'm going to see a lot of my favorite anime in this video, so y'all better smash that like button because I know I'm going to see a whole lot of anime that I know. Maybe, probably not a whole lot, but I don't know. We're going to see something though, that's all I know. So, make sure you guys subscribe, really helps me out. I'll appreciate it. We're gonna be looking at top 10 Gintama anime parodies. So, let's get into this. I'm ready.
Did you know that Will Smith shows up in Gintama? This
What?
isn't a question meant to pique your interest
Oh, wow.
in this anime based on Hideaki Sorachi's manga. Far from it, actually, because even if you're not a fan of the series, you probably know by now that
Dragon Ball Z!
about Gintama, no matter how outrageous.
Those are two animes that I know. I
You
mean, I don't
also
really
know
watch
one of his
Dragon Ball Z,
specialties
but
is
you know.
parodies. Nobody does a parody the way Gintama does. No person,
Wait, is that
place,
JoJo?
event, film, TV
I think that was a
show,
JoJo
anime,
reference.
cultural icon even can escape its insatiable appetite for satire, caricature, and mockery. Not even one of Hollywood's biggest stars. And while they say imitation is the sincerest form of
What is that?
flattery, I'm pretty sure Gintama's doing it just for
When
the love.
Goku turns
Nothing wrong with
Super
that,
Saiyan.
though. By now you probably know
Look
what
at
today's
Vegeta,
video is
man.
all about. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Here are the top 10
Is that
parodies in Gintama.
the rank? Frieza? I thought that was Frieza. It's supposed to be Frieza.
Now our first candidate is hardly a surprise. It's Dragon Ball Z, and it makes an appearance in an episode with Hijikata as the main character. The story revolves around the chain-smoking Shinsengumi vice
This sounds
taking a
interesting.
trip to space to smoke a cigarette in peace after all of Edo enforces a strict ban on smoking. The plot, however, seems to be merely an excuse for a truckload of DBZ references. Hijikata's first stop is planet Hamek, which sounds suspiciously like Namek. What follows
That's
is
what I
a
was just gonna
revolving door
say.
of characters who bear a striking
Sounds just like that
likeness to
planet.
DBZ's most celebrated figures, including Goku, Frieza, Cell, and Krillin. At one point, cigarettes
My man
take a
Krillin
backseat
looked
as
like
Hijikata goes in
Saitama.
search of the Zuru balls, which point to the wish-granting Dragon Balls of the original series. Now the innuendos get even more
Shinron?
detailed, with shout-outs to the scouting
They even
device
have
worn by
Shinron
Frieza's
on here
army
too?
and the magical dragon Shenron. Some lines of dialogue from DBZ
Is that
become
supposed to be
parody fodder
Shenron?
too. What makes this episode even more hilarious is that all these borrowed characters are voiced by Gintama's regulars, who seem to be having a bit of fun at poor Hijikata's expense.
Kuruko no basket. Wow.
Next, we have a Kuroko no Basket spoof that's sure
They
to have
even
you
do
rolling around
Kuruko
on the
no
floor laughing.
Basket?
Horror meets
Now that's
kick
crazy.
the can meets
Hard to believe.
assassination plot in this flashback episode about Gintoki, Katsura, Sakamoto, and Takasugi's shared past. Invited to a reunion party by an anonymous person, Gintoki, Katsura,
Yo,
and
this
Sakamoto
anime-
find themselves haunted by an entire squad of unfriendly ghosts in jerseys and
It's like
shorts.
watching
The
all of my
parody
favorite
includes Kuroko's
animes in
trademark
just
move to
one
misdirection,
whole
a
series.
technique that allows him to become invisible and divert his opponent's attention, thanks largely to his weak presence on the court. In Gintama, this technique is used to play kick the can. Incidentally, Kuroko and Kurokono share the same Japanese voice actor. If all that basketball tomfoolery doesn't have you in splits, a scared, witless Gintoki murdering the Dore.
I wonder how the
theme
dub
song
sounds
is
like
sure
for
to
this
do the
anime.
trick.
Is
Talk
there even
about
a dub for
parody within a
Gintama?
parody.
I don't know how they can do it. Bleach? I watch Bleach now, man. Don't get me wrong.
Ichigo's training in Zangetsu's inner world is anime legend and hence ripe for the picking. The parody begins with Gintoki, Kagura, and Shinbachi waking up in a pitch-black world where they meet Zangetsu clone Toyako. You can't miss his sunglass and cape resemblance to Zangetsu. Toyako offers, cajoles,
Hell yeah, I remember that.
and even begs to
Yeah.
teach the disinterested trio his ultimate technique, which only earns him a painful kick in the thighs. This sequence is peppered
Ooh.
with Bleach references.
What you spitting
Unlike
out your
the
mouth there, buddy?
authoritative Zangetsu,
Oh.
Toyako is a pitiful figure, a shut-in
So
with
this guy is a
reading
pervert.
habit, no friends, and an
Ah,
overbearing
hey.
mother. The spoof ends with the Odd Jobs gang beating him and his dad up and mastering the ultimate move, the thigh burst, in the process. Bleach might have fallen off the radar of fans, but not of Gintama's producers, it seems. It makes another appearance later on, this time with Gintoki having mastered Ichigo's final Getsuga Tensho form.
Oh, they even do that?
The next target is Saint
Ooh,
Seiya.
what's
the
this
kid
anime?
shonen
I don't know what
series
it
from the
is, but it
1980s.
looked kind of hard.
The spoof comes smack in the middle of what appears to be a regular Gintama episode. This one centered around scary stories and ways to rook kids out of their money. Kagura comes up with a couple of stories that all turn out to be parodies of Saint Seiya. One features a pair of brothers who turn out to be the siblings Phoenix Ikki and Andromeda Shun. The bronze Saint Phoenix has the honor of being overly exploited in this episode, which makes that scene of Gintoki getting worked up over potential copyright.
Toei Animations, I seen that.
From the copyright agency.
So Toei was animating this, huh?
Moments when the parody becomes pure gold. As the credits roll, Gintama's cast gets an old school Saint Seiya makeover. Gintoki traces for Seiya's sparkly brown.
They look like some My Hero Academia characters, don't they?
Phoenix with their gravity-defying blue bangs. There is really no end to the creative ways in which Gintama lampoons other shows. This ending perfectly encapsulates that creativity. Next, we have a parody of legendary.
I never seen this, but I seen like a poster or something. It looked hard. This anime looked hard.
Ego Toshi in the other. The die-hard otakus are in the battle of a lifetime, fighting for the right to become the leader.
I still need to watch this
official
anime. I have not watched Gintama yet.
There, as you can see, as the rivals throw everything they've got at each other. The four similarities to
by now, I think I'm just spoiling myself before I even watch the anime.
From the players' fighting stance and muscle flexing to the flying punches, steely glances and bloody noses, Gintama goes all out to emulate the two beloved boxing series. The black eye patches worn by Gintoki and Kagura are an obvious shout-out to Joe's mentor Danpei from the 1970s series. The floating smoke, on the other hand, mimics the animation of Ippo's fight
like an old anime.
It went for the silliness of the premise.
Probably came out in the 1970s. I don't know.
Rather than a caricature. Hopefully, it's inspired some viewers to check out the original targets, which are definitely worth a watch.
So it's a boxing anime, basically. I was more interested in that.
The next anime
JoJo. I knew it.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This isn't just one episode we're talking about, but an entire arc that's a good 4 episodes long. Gintoki and the gang find themselves at a mountain ryokan or inn for a hot
it's like
break.
3 episodes of
Unfortunately for the cowardly
JoJo.
Gintoki, is haunted not by ghosts, but by stands, and he's being roped in by the innkeeper Oiwa to serve these special guests. Oiwa
this sounds like an interesting
arc. You might have guessed by now that the ghostly stands here are no different than the stands that serve as physical manifestations of power in JoJo's universe. A very obvious reference is a clone of Jotaro Kujo's Stand Star Platinum.
So this is where the meme came from, a JoJo reference?
Action sequences. The Ghost Ryokan arc is one of the funniest in the series, with elements from Japanese history and parodies of other shows as well. But the JoJo digs are the ones that really stand out.
Okay, this looks like a serious arc right there, but filled with some comedy too.
On to number 4 now, and it's a double parody once again. This time of Rurouni Kenshin and Fist of the North Star. Soul switches are one of the most common tropes in anime, and Gintama's no different. In episode 287, Gintoki and Hijikata survive a
the animation looks clean right there. Was it a time skip? I want to know, is there a time skip in Gintama? It has to happen. Look at Gintoki's hair.
In the chaos that ensues,
Shinbachi
appears in a blue haori and slick back hair. His look and peculiar sword stance are a play on Hajime Saito, a character
just a
in Rurouni
parody.
Kenshin who happens to be the
I was gonna say, that was like a time skip, the way they were looking.
Is inspired by the Shinsengumi's uniform in the old series. Meanwhile, the Shinsengumi's new look in the parody borrows heavily from Fist of the North Star, from their biker gang concept to their purple mohawks.
I kind of like Gintoki's hair like that better. He's kind of more old.
Parody machine. Go back 100 episodes and you'll see a shot-for-shot remake of Fist of the North Star's opening.
Ooh, PR. Bleach again? Oh.
Hey! An early episode
One Piece!
About new ideas to keep the Gintama anime from being cancelled.
Man, I love
the constant worry throughout the series leads to an avalanche of parodies. Nothing is sacrosanct anymore.
I even drew
but it's
Luffy from One Piece.
idea that merged 3 shonen classics that's probably the most familiar, the most memorable,
I'll put that up later.
The funniest of the lot. In the new
so Dragon Ball,
her imagination,
Bleach, and One Piece.
Dragon Bleepies, the Edo Gang parody various characters from Dragon Ball, Bleach, and One Piece.
Hey, Axan, Morgan Axan, Crocodile.
Crocodile, Kondo again as a Soul Reaper of Bleach, and
Soul
Kondo a
Reaper,
third time as Dragon Ball antagonist Cell. And each time he gets the beaten out of him by Otai. Gintama has made a career of taking the piss out of these 3 series, that's for sure.
Star Wars, no way.
Bring out your lightsabers because it's time for number 2. Unlike the earlier entries on this list, Gintama's parody of pop culture giant Star Wars comes couched within a serious story arc. Well, serious by Gintama standards, of course. An old friend makes a comeback in Shinpachi and Otai's lives. Obi Hajime, named after the Jedi Master himself and sharing his fondness for dull brown cloaks, returns from a distant planet as a master of the beam sword style. Now the siblings pick him to succeed their father as the head of their family dojo. Naturally, it's the cue for plenty of jousting and swordplay using lightsabers. By the way, this isn't the first Star Wars parody in Gintama, actually. 30-odd episodes before Obi Hajime's introduction, the Odd Jobs gang fights off an army of alien invaders led by the evil Darth Vader, who's a parody of both Darth Vader from Star Wars and Jar Aznavour from the Gundam franchise, apart from being an Elizabeth lookalike. That arc even recreates the familiar opening crawl of the Star Wars movie. May the Force be with you forever, Gintama. And now it's finally time to unveil our top pick. It comes in the opening moments
Hunter x Hunter. How did they pull that off? Who's gonna be going? Who's gonna be Kilo?
Recap of the story so far, the introduction has enough
and why
parodies
is
to
Luffy
last you a
drinking
lifetime
alcohol?
and features all the big guns of the shonen genre. Sample this, okay?
They go a devil fruit.
Sample this, okay? Gintoki eats the wave fruit to get a permanent perm and sets off on a voyage to find the Pirate King's treasure. One Piece, check. He meets a young girl in search of magical balls that will summon a dragon, and together they defeat a green-skinned villain. Dragon Ball, check. With their companion, a pair of glasses, they enter the world Chunin Hunter Hero exam.
So that's
Naruto,
how they do it,
check.
huh?
Hunter, check. In typical irreverent style, Gintama makes a mash of the series it parodies. In between, there are some not-so-obvious shout-outs to other anime, including Kimono Friends and probably Pokemon. It's no wonder the introduction ends with Shinpachi in a panic about ripping off one too many shows. Well, that's what we love about Gintama, isn't it? That it...
Yeah, there's a lot of. Hope you guys liked the video. If you guys did, do whatever you want. See y'all later.